Next stop, Cosburn Avenue.
How about that, eh? Starting the video off by exiting a comfortable New Flyer electric bus. Hey, what's happening, guys? Alex here. It's rush hour once again here in the city of Toronto, where I was born and raised, but now we're in the East York Borough. So we're here walking east along the south side of Cosburn Avenue, just east of Broadview, which is right there. It's another sunny day, but now the temperature has drastically dropped down since last night, so it's been chilly all day, and we're in the 17th of May 2023, and there she goes, 3712, which is actually the same bus I rode on nearly 2 weeks ago on the 64. In fact, it was in the video I published this morning. It was a round-trip bus ride on the 64 from and back to Main Street. Been a while since I filmed a walking video in the East York Borough, so thought we would pick Cosburn Avenue because it's, first of all, it's one that it's a street that I haven't filmed a walking video on yet, and second, there seems to be a lot of character when it comes to low-rise apartments and medium high-rise buildings from the 70s. I believe we're in the old East York district, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't take me long at all to get here. Only have to take the 109 to line 1, and then transfer to St. George to line 2. And then, thank you very much, man. And then Broadview Station, where I boarded the 87, which again I just mentioned, it was the New Flyer XC40. And 3712 was one of, I think, 10 buses that had just moved to the Birchmount garage. So it's now pretty common to see them around the East End. And here I am. It is now 3:43. So I think for today my goal is to film some walking videos. I don't even know if I'll film a bus ride after I'm done here. Probably not, because I think I'm gonna walk down Donlands Avenue, and then maybe if I have the energy, maybe I'll do Strathmore Boulevard, right on top of the subway, where you can hear the rumbling every 2-3 minutes. So again, this area again is full of low density, or is it high density? Yes, high density apartments. Kind of like St. Jamestown. And in fact, I think this might be a good thumbnail opportunity here. And right now, the temperature is... It's not 20 Celsius anymore like it was yesterday. It's 9. Feels like 6, so... Yep, I am wearing a spring jacket for the first time in weeks, but this won't be for long. Probably tomorrow. I just need to wear a sweater, and then from the days on, we're gonna be getting those summer-like days once again. So I'll be wearing shorts and nothing, and no layers. And also, I actually forgot that this weekend is the long weekend here in Canada, being Victoria Day. It is celebrated here in Ontario, and I think in some select provinces. So, fireworks this weekend. And the subway was friggin' busy, like always. It's a TTC driver on his bike here. I wonder if he's gonna start a shift, or I don't know. There's a Nova LFS diesel bus, 8545. Again, surprisingly, heading down south on line 1. Okay, it wasn't super packed, but there are definitely tons of people standing. And that's kind of unusual to see, is heading into the downtown core. Like St. Clair West, DuPont, Spadina, it just all packed up. And then, of course, heading east on line 2 was much busier. So it was only like a few stations, so didn't really have to worry about standing shoulder to shoulder. But that's the reality now when you're taking the subway in Toronto at rush hour as we're coming up to Pape Avenue, which is pretty much the heart of the East York Borough. And I've already compared it with York, which is where I'm from, being one of the smallest in the city and has some similar characteristics. I remember when that McDonald's used to be in its old original format. Crossing guards are out. As I just mentioned, the kids are done school. Oh, she's dancing to some music here. I already filmed a walk along Pape back then. Or actually, it was back in December. There's a fruit bank here. Walking down Pape, that stretch, it's actually really nice. I know some of these low-rise apartments are not that appealing, but this is giving me a Plateau Montreal vibe. Because in that part of, the Plateau Borough, oh, look at this. Oh, it's a sticker for the church. Yeah, because in the Plateau Borough, which is considered to be one of the most charming boroughs / neighborhoods in Montreal, they kind of offer this type of setting, or, well, not really, but it's giving me like very, very slight feeling. It's not even close to what it is, but the amount of like low-rise apartments we're seeing, it definitely makes me think of the Plateau, but it's not like beautiful or appealing like it is over there. But I do like the characteristics, though. You got the low high-rises and the and single-family homes, and again these low-rise apartments. Mostly a typical thing in North York. But East York, every now and then you'll see like working-class homes, post-suburban or neighborhoods. Again, East York was its own city before. It was its own city before the amalgamation of the other 5 boroughs, or cities rather, that just incorporated into the current city of Toronto. I believe it's now 25 years since it's been this way. And there's Todmorden Lane. And this week, yes, if you're from Toronto, who are you voting for? I mean, actually, I am open to discussing about political and whatever issues, transit, that need to be like fixed around this damn city. This week they had the debate. Olivia Chow is in the lead. Can't say I have anything on the board, but things were chaotic. Some guy was black. Actually, I don't think I should say it that way, but it was a black guy anyway. He was a candidate, and he just like trashed, not really trashed, but he interrupted a mayoral debate that took aim politically at Mark Saunders, who was, you guys remember, he was the former police chief who didn't really give a shit about anything. And again, there's like over 50 candidates running to be mayor, and the by-election is on the 26th of June. And I think for me, transit, homelessness, it's a big topic that just really needs to be addressed. Maybe we'll even get into more of that when June arrives. But the biggest thing that's pretty much pissing me and other locals along Eglinton off is that yesterday that now Crosslinks, which are the building companies that are in charge of overseeing construction on the Eglinton line, which I've already mentioned so many times about how long it's been under construction, and then some people are just teasing that it's never going to be open. While I do have confidence that everything is somewhat going well with progress, I mean, still, sure, work needs to be done, but Crosslinks has been blaming Metrolinx and now taking aim of a TTC, because now they're saying TTC, they're the ones that are like doing whatever the fuck they want. So in this case, they're just looking at like issues that need to be fixed, never ending, and it's a lot of bullshit in my opinion. And the whole thing with Crosslinks suing the TTC, not wanting to work with them anymore, just doesn't make sense. They're the ones that are building this fucking thing. And sorry if I'm going to be a little bit of swearing, but that's your choice to watch. But no, Metrolinx should actually sue Crosslinks for the endless amount of delays and BS that's putting a hamper on the LRT line. It was supposed to be this year, and now it could be next year in 2024. I feel like I'm emotionally drained from that friggin' line. I mean, sure, I'm really looking forward to when it opens. I cannot wait to ride it. It's a very long awaited thing for a local like me who has lived on Eglinton at Rap Nova. But things have pretty much gone a little bit down the drain. So Crosslinks is the one to blame. They're just mismanaging shit, and it's just unacceptable. And us Ontarians, we've paid billions of dollars for something like that. We can't say go to waste. But I know TTC's and Metros are pushing for CTS to get more work done, and hopefully TTC will have operators training on the system. But currently, it's a shit show. It's disgusting. So if I were them, I would just sue the hell out of CTS. They need to be held accountable for their fucking actions and putting a damper on this whole thing. And what's gonna happen with the Ontario subway line? I forgot to mention that we just passed. I forgot to mention that the Ontario line will be serving the vicinity of this area as we're crossing Donlands Avenue. What's gonna happen? What is really gonna happen when construction goes full force along the corridor of the Ontario subway line and it just suffers the same fate? That's what a lot of us Torontonians are even thinking. There's a lot to blame at this point, really. I haven't been filming for so long, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Somebody knocked over a cone. So yeah, there's still a lot of transit-related issues that really do need to be fixed. Oh, I think, yeah, that guy's going through that cone, which fell over. Looked to be in construction gear. Anyway, so now along this point, from this point on, you're seeing like mostly bungalows and sometimes multi-level homes, but the majority of it is just bungalows. And to be honest, they look kind of appealing. Because each, sure, the design may look the same, but there's a kitty cat. Meow? Okay, she's too far away, so... Is that a stray cat? I don't see a color on that thing. Oh well, wish she was that closer. Alright, maybe we'll end this at Greenwood, and I'll start my next walking video, which will be on Dawnlands. Maybe I'll have to walk a few blocks north up to O'Connor, and then I'll head down. Maybe I'll take the bus a couple stops to the west, or I can even take Greenwood up, and then I could just walk west or take the bus. It doesn't matter either way, but I don't want to have to be walking the whole friggin' time. See, nobody wants dog shit on their lawns. It's their private property. And also the owner of the dogs are responsible. I always get irritated when someone doesn't have their freaking dog on a leash. First of all, it's dangerous, and I did hear on CB24 that an off-leash dog with no fucking owner in sight. That dog attacked a young child, and now parents are afraid to send their kids to school, or actually, kids are afraid to go to school because they don't want to be attacked by one dog, and also by one careless owner that doesn't want to keep their fucking dog on a leash. I have no respect for people like that. So, if I seen a dog like randomly come and attack me, I'm blaming it on the owner, because obviously if you're the owner of a dog, you got to be responsible for your own pet. You got to pick up shit and stuff. Sure, I like dogs and stuff, but no, I mean, I feel uncomfortable when I feel like they're attacking me of some sorts. And then where's the owner? Yeah. Train your dogs a bit properly. Don't let them go crazy. And also, put them on a leash. That should be a bylaw here in the city. Or is it a bylaw? I think it is, but... So if you're on the street, you don't have your dog on a leash, then that's probably illegal. Anyway, we're here now at Greenwood Avenue, and by the way, maybe before I end the video off, let's head over to Dyke Park. I actually haven't been to that park in 8 years. It was back in 2015 when I had skating lessons done. It was every Saturday from early January to mid-February. So the city of Toronto was hosting ice skating lessons. Let's go take a look here. As there's nobody in sight. Obviously it's not a ice skating rink anymore because it's spring, but this is pretty much where ice would be. This looks like a tennis court of sorts, or a basketball. And look at this old Toronto Maple Leafs logo. It's kind of vintage, eh? When you see the logo, it's old school. But we come to the end, so gonna wrap it up here. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos and check out my efforts as well. I'm gonna head over to Dawnlands and O'Connor, but should I walk or take the bus or do one or the other? I'm gonna decide. So thanks guys, take care, adios. Oh yeah, there is a bus coming. Might as well. Bye-bye.